the Georgetown News. I'm Alex.
And I'm Ethan, and tonight we have a special report on stormwater pollution.
It is the leading cause of bad water quality in Georgetown County.
We now go to Carnell and Corin, who are in the field to explain what stormwater runoff is.
Hello, Carnell and Corin.
Hello, Alex and Ethan. So it's dry right now, but if we look down the rain drain,
you can see water from yesterday's storm.
when it rains, some of the water soaks into the ground, and some gets evaporated back into the air. But all the water can't be recycled in the normal water cycle.
Why? Because impervious surfaces.
Roads, parking lots, roofs, and sidewalks don't absorb water like grass and trees.
And they may be covered with oil and gas from cars, trash, cigarette butts, dog waste, and fertilizer. As the runoff flows along the parking lot, it gathers up all those pollutions and dumps them down the storm drain.
From there, ditches and pipes take the polluted stormwater right into local rivers and lakes. Just what you wanted to swim in.
Back to you, Ethan and Alex.
Thank you, Carnell and Corin. That's disgusting.
But everyone should know that you can reduce the pollutants in our waterway.
We now go to Buckshot, who has our first tip.
We love our cars. They get us where we need to go. They have great air conditioning, good tunes on the radio, but look what's underneath them.
If your car is leaking oil, trust me, the next time it rains, it's rolling right into our rivers. Look for puddles under your car and fix those leaks. If you change your oil or change out your battery,
make sure that you dispense of the fluids in the special container at the landfill. That goes for your old tires too. Back to you, Ethan and Alex.
Good advice, Buckshot.
Here's another car tip that actually helps our waterways.
We now go to DeMonte.
One of my favorite summer chores is washing the cars. But did you know all the oil and polluted on your car end up on your driveway waiting for the next big rain? It's better to wash your car in the morning where the dirt go right in your grass. Take your car to the car wash is even better.
Thanks, DeMonte. My car could use a good wash.
Thinking of cleaning things, our next tip involves whittling down the waste.
When you head to the beach or park, you should definitely have fun, but you definitely should not litter.
All that litter ends up in local waterways too. And the plastic is the worst. It doesn't biodegrade. It's around for decades, and wild animals can eat it or get caught in it. And don't think those cigarette butts are okay. They are the #1 form of litter in America. They contain 69 cancer-causing chemicals that go into waterways. Small fish can be killed when they eat them.
When you head out to play, bring a bag with you and pick up your litter.
Thanks, Savannah. Will do.
Speaking of waste, here's another kind that affects our water quality.
Makes sense we're talking about it second, because it's all about number 2.
Hi, Rowan. Tell us more.
It's not anyone's favorite subject. In fact, it's gross. We're talking about the waste from a man's best friend.
Scientists are calling it the poop problem. America's 83 million pet dogs produce 10.6 million tons of poop every year. Dog waste is responsible for 20 to 30% of the bacteria in stormwater runoff. Ugh!
You can help by scooping that poop when you take your dog for a walk.
If you really want to be environmentally friendly, you should consider installing the Doggy Dually. This little contraption has been around since the 60s, and it acts like a miniature septic system. You just drop the waste in, and the dually digests and breaks it down.
The doggy dualies are $30 to $40, but your dogs, of course, are priceless.
Thanks, Rowan. A topic worth digging up.
And now to
Buckshot.
with one more tip on conquering stormwater pollution.
Stormwater runoff can be reduced with smart landscaping.
Plants, shrubs, and trees reduce soil erosion and slow down storm-related streams so that they can be absorbed by the earth. But if you do plant some flowers and shrubs, go light on fertilizer and pesticides, especially before a heavy rain. Some of those chemicals will end up in the stormwater runoff. Lastly, even yard waste and grass clippings can block your storm drains. Compost your yard waste.
It can naturally fertilize plants and keep decaying vegetation out of our local waters.
One last tip, think about making a rain barrel. Rain barrels capture water from a roof and hold it for later use on your lawn, garden, or indoor plants. Collecting water in rain barrels reduces the amount of stormwater runoff on your property. It also saves on your water bill.
Now go out and save the world.
From stormwater pollution.
Clean land equals clean water. Good evening and welcome to Georgetown News. I'm Handsome.
And out of our local waters.
Perfect. It is leading quality.
The doolies are $30 to $40. The dogs are, of course, priceless. Hello.
And trivia.
Thanks, babe.